And so it was that he left that night. And his heart was empty. And so it was that he walked down the road. And he was halfway home with his head turning over and over and over and over. And he almost didn't hear the phone ring in his pocket. But then it caught his attention, so he picked it up. And a voice on the other end that seemed to echo from somewhere long distant past said, "Hello." And then he realised, "Jim! How are you?" And so it was that they got to talking. And it was great. It was fantastic immediately. "How are you?" "Yeah, great. How are you doing?" And they tried to condense everything from the last 5, 10 years into a matter of seconds and send it over airwaves. But of course that doesn't work. And so it was that Jack could hear the excitement in Jim's voice and say, well, come over. And Jim said, "Come over to mine. I'm back in the city. Drop round on your way home." "Okay," says Jack, and so off he goes, picks up a bottle of wine, and then suddenly he's there, and he's on the doorstep of his old friend, and so he knocks, and there answers Jim, and they fall into each other's arms, and then they really exchange all the news that they've got. And it's not long before, a glass of wine or so later, Jim explains why he's so excited. "Jack," he says, "Jack, I'm getting married. I'm getting married!" And that's exactly what Jim's heart does. Yeah! Except there's a little creeping edge of doubt coming in at the sides, where already he feels that this newly rediscovered friendship is slipping away from him. But that's replaced a moment later, because the next words out of Jim's mouth are, "And I want you to be the best man." Yeah! And so it is that Jack is happy. And it's fantastic. And instantly his head is filled with all these stories that he can tell. All the stories from when they were this high, from when they were this high, from when they were this high. And he's going to make the best man speech ever. His head is full. And then Jim says, "I'm just going to go and check on the chicken, okay?" And the doorbell rings. And Jim says, "Can you get that?" And Jack says, "Sure." So he goes to the door, opens it. Who's there? Who's there?
Yeah.
The rain from the storytelling night, so long ago. And it's as if all those stories that had filled his head and everything he's going to say turned to dry autumn leaves and seemed to tumble out of his mouth, leaving nothing but a dry taste and a dirty doorstep.